Evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Now it's James Rodriguez. Mkhitaryan is onto this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a shade optimistic.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy's son really is a manager's dream. A second striker, a poacher and a winger, all in one. Oh, and don't forget, great off both feet. You just don't get that sort of...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has been knocked clear.
Kyle Walker.
Now, can they get him away? Aguirre spots it and intercepts. Now it's Son Heung-min, spread out to the left, and it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, it's Son Heung-min. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Barcola. Barcola's cross. Gets his head on it!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Auxerre are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Koulibaly. James Rodriguez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that's a dangerous ball. Has a shot! Kessié getting this one clear. Goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Auxerre are looking to go forward now. Now it's James Rodriguez. Pinches it off him. And he's being shifted off it. Kramaric. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
James Rodriguez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Son Heung-min. He's... Great chance! And he's done it! First blood
drawn.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Immobile.
Kramaric really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Goes for a shot! Early ball out from the back. Kessié. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And that's a throw. It's not an especially good pass, that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half. It's Son Heung-min! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Bradoric. Udidi. Immobile. Mkhitaryan. Now Kramaric. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great defending, strong and determined. Kyle Walker. Barcola. He is through here, and the shots! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. Ndidi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Driving forward. Merino. Oh, this is a very good run. Livakovic claims comfort.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Immobile. And it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. Oh, super Kramaric! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Barcola. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Immobile. Mkhitaryan. No, again there's no way through. And the counter is on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that's well seen too. James Rodriguez. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Might want to be careful there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Fantastic from Mendes!
About as smooth as it gets. And they are pulling clear here.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be a goal kick.
Kessier. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mendes. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vujke. Oh, outsmarting him this time. That's a little off target. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Chance!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mkhitaryan proves just a little bit too strong.
Auxerre are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's shifting through the gears here. Walker can get it clear.
Walker did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Aspas. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card.
So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, shapes to shoot! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And we're done. Auxerre cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really